It's got T-tops, it's black, it has a 6-speed manual transmission, 16,000 miles, 1999 WS6. Let's take it for a test drive. What's up, y'all? As you might already know, I'm Mike. This is PC Classic Cars, and today we are in the 99 Trans Am WS6 with 16,831 miles. This is a clean Carfax. No accidents or damage ever reported on the Carfax. It runs and drives like a brand new WS6 should drive like. Obviously, this being a 99 has the LS1 platform. They're 5.7s, they're LS1s. That's all of these cars from 98 to 2002 came with the same motor. They make 325 horse and 345 foot-pounds of torque when they're stock. This one is very stock outside of a very small little upgrades. Has a K&N style air filter, and then it has a short throw shifter, which I still have both of the originals. Outside of that, it's going to be a very stock car. Runs fantastic. 6-speed manual transmission, shifts through all the gears, excellent. Clutch feels great. Really no worries of any kind. This is a car you can hop in and drive anywhere you want to go. Letting it warm up a little bit before we really get too crazy into the throttle. AC's nice and cold. You have your power steering, and then obviously your disc brakes with ABS all the way around. Still factory exhaust. These cars sound great with Flowmasters, or there's a bunch of different aftermarket exhausts you can put on them if you do want to change the exhaust. But the factory setup does sound nice. Really, outside of, again, the short throw shifter and the K&N filter, it is a stock WS6 with really low miles, 16,800 and some change miles. On the interior, I believe it's code 142, which is the gray or the black or charcoal, whatever you want to call it. It's the dark interior for the year. Shows great. Really no even bolster wear on the edge of the driver's seat over here. Door panels are great. Dash is fantastic. You do have a little bit of sagging from the headliner, or excuse me, from the visor material. The headliner's great. The T-top inserts are great. This does have the overlay on the upper portion of the dash. When you look down through it, you can see a couple very small little hairline cracks in the speaker grill there. So it does have the overlay on that. You can buy, I believe you can buy the actual insert itself if you do want to change it out, but the overlay looks fantastic. You would never know it's there if I didn't tell you it was there. The dash around the airbag is fantastic. Those are notorious for getting a little warped, but this one shows great. Overall, again, on the interior, outside of the little visor material, and then having the overlay on the upper portion of the dash, it is like new in here. Floor mats are awesome. Carpet is great. Factory dash, factory gauges. Something's biting me on my foot. That doesn't feel good. We're gonna go ahead and move that. There we go. As far as things not working on this Trans Am, it's a very short list. You obviously have your power driver seat over here. The front portion of the seat does go up and down, but the switch is a little bit intermittent for the down portion. And then same thing with the power mirrors. The passenger side power mirror, it does not want to go in and out. It will go up and down. And then the passenger window is a little bit slow going down, but that's about it. Everything else is going to be working on this car. All of the lights, the gauges, the rest of your power functions outside of those couple little things that I just mentioned, which can be addressed. It is going to be a ready-to-go car, hopping and cruise. AC's cold, heat blows hot. Really fun car to drive. I always love these LS platform WS6s. As you can see, the performance is great. Zero complaints on these cars. This one performs fantastic. On the underneath, like you'd expect a 16,000 mile car, it represents great. No issues of any kind. These are very notorious for the rear ends having surface corrosion on it. It's not preventable. They all have it unless you pull the rear end out and have it powder coated or painted. So you got a little bit of surface corrosion on the rear end, which you are going to get. Same thing with the front lower control arms. They all get it. But the floors are great. No issues of any kind. On the exterior, it's a factory black WS6. Like all of these cars, the halo panel has some imperfections in the halo panel right behind the T-tops. And then some little stone chips on the front of the car. Same thing with the headlight buckets. All of your normal things that WS6 Trans Ams get. This has got a couple of the little paint flaws, but overall it's a very clean car cosmetically. Nice wheels and tires. It is the factory WS6 wheels all the way around. You will see photos of the imperfections in the additional information section on the website pcclassiccars.com. I personally take photos of all the imperfections on the car walking around them. Click on any vehicle that you're interested in, look at the photos, look at the test drive video, which is what you're currently watching. Scroll below all that and you'll see the additional information section. Will have photos of extra paperwork, documentation on all of our vehicles, as well as photos of imperfections if there is anything to note on a particular car. So you'll see all that in that additional information section. Downshift's good. That clutch does its job. Engages where you want it to. Temperature gauge is coming up where we want it. Good voltage. Fuel gauge is reading. Tach's working. Speedo's working. Obviously, these are a digital odometer. Suspension is going to be all factory equipment. No complaints on any of it. Performs like a brand new car. Steering is super tight. Goes exactly where you want it to go. Someone probably thinks I don't know what I'm doing when I'm driving, but I like to do little swerves on this bumpy road to test out the suspension. Driving position is comfortable. Again, you do have your power adjustable driver's seat over here with that switch on the very front of the seat that goes up and down. It's probably 90% all the way down right now, so it's very comfortable for pretty much anybody. But if you do want to fix that, you can get a new little switch. And then same thing with that passenger mirror over there. Very, very common issues on both of those. It's more kind of normal to have that than have one that doesn't have it at this point. But the driving position is comfortable. You have your creature comforts, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, tilt and cruise, steering wheel controls. You do have an aftermarket Bluetooth connection set up in the ashtray door here. I haven't been able to get it to work, but you can do a little looking online. I'm sure you can get your phone hooked up to it. With that little Bluetooth setup, it doesn't change anything with the factory Pontiac Monsoon stereo. You do have your AM FM set up with the single CD up here, and then I believe this one did have the CD changer in the back as well. Inside the rear compartment in the back shows great. Nothing is out of place. Take the T-tops off, slide them in the little hole back there, and cruise it with the top off. The top's off. Gotta love the performance on a WS6. Can't ever go wrong with these cars. They drive awesome. The performance aspect of them stock is great. Nothing wrong with the LT cars before this, but when the LS platforms came out in '98, these cars were just absolutely killer. Headlight doors, kick them on, there they go, and we kick them off, and they go off. If you're not familiar with these cars, you got a little fog light switch over here on the left hand of the dash. If you kick it on, it won't do anything, but if you kick it off and then kick your headlights on and then you kick it on, the little light lights up and then your headlights, your fog lights will work. So you got to have your headlights on to get the fog lights to work. And then one other thing I forgot to mention, you got your factory rear defrost. It kicks on, kicks off. Glass is all in great shape, super easy to see out of the windshield, no issues with that. Side windows look good. Again, they're a little bit slower than they would have been from the factory, but that's pretty normal. And then your back glass has the rear defrost in it and you can see out of it pretty clear and easy. Absolutely love these cars. As always, I'm Michael. This is a 1999 Pontiac WS6 with 16,838 miles. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we always appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out that additional information section on the website pcclassiccars.com. Check out the content across all of our social platforms. And again, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.